Okay, state representatives for District 116 candidates Carlos Trujillo and Carlos Manrique. If you'll please come up now. And for 117, Ralph Rosado, if he's here. Is Ralph Rosado here? Okay. Ana Allegro, is Ana Allegro here? She is not? Okay. All right, so we're going to hear first from the candidates for State District 116. First in line will be, I guess, Carlos Manrique, followed by Carlos Trujillo.
Wow, thank you, Tony. Thank you very much. Now you even get the clock up here, okay? Good. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? There's a couple of things I wanted to start off with this morning. Number one is that behind every politician that serves this community, there is an excellent wife when you're a man. And in that case, I have my beautiful wife finally here with me, and a couple of great friends, Gisela and Jack Sages, who are teachers for the Miami-Dade County Public School System. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not only my family that has a great person behind me. Tony has a great person behind him. And that's his father, okay, the pastor Perry, who is a great man, and he's a wonderful human being and a great Christian who's been advocating for Christianity for a long, long time. You know, Tony, when you look at the name, and I'm just looking at the sign, it says Christian Family Coalition. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that everyone in this room can think that Christianity and family are fighting for words. I'm ready to fight for them in 116. I'm ready to support Tony 100%. Because you'll remember what one of the greatest leaders of our time said, Ronald Wilson Reagan. Gotta get it close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
When Ronald Reagan told us that government is not the solution to our problems. Government is our problem. And we need people like Tony, people like the Christian Coalition to go up to Tallahassee and fight for what's right. I know that because I was in Tallahassee, a product of people way before us. And I'm glad somebody talked about Senator Soto, how he opened the door to every single candidate who's in this room back in 1984 running for the Florida House. And we should owe a great deal of respect to those that opened the door for us. And Senator, thank you very much for your help. And with that, I'd like to close and just thank everyone. And my name is Carlos Manrique. I'm ready to fight for Christianity. I'm ready to fight for family. And Tony, your slogan is your voice in government. My slogan is, you're my voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now Carlos Trujillo, candidate for District 116.
I would like to thank God and all of you for being here present today. My name is Carlos Trujillo, and I'm a candidate for State Representative in District 116. 116 is west of the Turnpike, south into Kendall. I am currently a prosecutor. I'm a Silver Knight recipient, and I've been really involved in community service. Along with God, I would like to thank Table 6. That's my close friends and family, my grandparents, all of them. Really close friends that I have. Like a lot of candidates that have been here today, my grandparents fled Cuba, and I've never thanked them for giving me the opportunity to be here today. They instilled in me some of the Catholic and Christian values, and more importantly, the belief in God. That God is bigger than all of us, and God is the Almighty. Thank you for that. I've never really thanked you, and it's well overdue. Thank you. I'm for bringing jobs to Florida, and I have a lot of campaign issues that I would like to talk to you about. But most importantly, I would like to talk to you about the issues that are important to you, the issues of God, of family. Like Pepe Diaz, I had the opportunity of, my wife's pregnant, and we're expecting our first child. We had the opportunity at 5 weeks, we go to the doctor's office and we saw that heartbeat. And I've always been brought up to be, for life, because if you're not for life, you're for death. And I've always been for life, and I've always been an advocate of that. But seeing that life, seeing that heartbeat, I don't know how anybody, no scientist, no engineer, no person of exemplary knowledge who claims that that person is not alive. I refuse to accept that. One of the biggest disappointments for me as a Christian, as a human being, as a person of this world, was seeing Governor Chris veto that bill. And I know Representative Rowena mentioned that. That was a huge letdown for us, for the race, for the dignity of the human being. And we have to fight to elect people that are going to fight for our principles, who are not going to waver and vacillate, who are going to stand true through the test of time. And I promise, once I'm elected, I'll be that person. I'll be that person who fights for your values. As Christians, we cannot continue to apologize for our beliefs. We cannot feel like we're doing something wrong by insisting on the dignity of a human life. Because we're not. We are fighting for God's people. I look forward to being elected. I look forward to being a Champions for Family. I'm a first-time candidate. I've never been to Tallahassee, and I think that's a good perspective that I'm bringing. Not being there for the first time. I'm fighting for you, for God, and for our people. Thank you.
Charles Lopez, is Charles Lopez here for State House District 118? He's going to be coming up. But before that, State House District 117, Ralph Rosado.
Good morning, everybody. Bienvenidos a todos. I want to thank Tony and everybody else who worked so hard to put this event together. This is a wonderful gathering, and I've gotten to meet some really terrific people. And I'm glad that we're able to get together in an environment in which we share so many common values. My name is Ralph Rosado. I'm running for District 117. District 117 is currently occupied by your friend and mine, Julio Romina. To give you an idea, in case you don't know where the district is, we're almost located in it. It's just footsteps outside here. It is roughly from 27th Avenue to the Palmetto, from Northwest 7th Street all the way to Southwest 248. So if you live in the city of Miami, or the Gables, South Miami, Pinecrest, Palmetto Bay, Cutler Bay, you may live in 117. And I hope you'll support me. I'm a son, I'm a husband, and I'm a father of 3 beautiful children. And I think those are very, very important things that help to define who I am. Apart from that, professionally, I'm with an architecture and engineering firm. And for years and years, I've been helping to resolve a number of infrastructure and social service and job creation issues in our community. I'm already a public servant. This would not be my first foray into public service, even though it's my first jump into an elected office. I've been helping to resolve issues at the neighborhood, community, and municipal levels for about 20 years now. I'm a neighborhood activist where I live, and I'm a small business owner. So I think many of us come from many of the same groups and core beliefs, core Christian beliefs, and we share that together. I'm also the product of a Catholic education, and so is my wife. And that helps to define who we are and how we envision the way that our community needs to be. There's something that really, really bothers me. There's this persistent argument that is going across our country and really the world in many cases, where people think that we absolutely need to separate government and politics from religion. They think that church and state should always be completely individual of one another, and that one should not cross into the other territory. And I think that is completely false. I think our core beliefs help to make us who we are, and will give you an idea of how you're going to govern if elected. It's very important to have those sorts of roots, to have those sorts of core principles, to have a conscience, to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to do what's good for my fellow man. As I've told Tony, I am staunchly pro-life, and I hope to support all legislation that supports life and also families. I am very excited to be with you here today, and I hope you'll support my candidacy. I can't wait to get into the Florida legislature and start working for the same principles that you and I support, which are those of the Christian Family Coalition and of Christians everywhere. Thank you so much.
Charles Lopez, candidate for State House District 118.
Today's a great day, isn't it? Yeah. Today's a great day, isn't it? Yeah. Today is a great day. Today is the day the Lord has made, amen? Well, you will have my card in front of you with me and my beautiful wife. It's red, and I put her on because she's more beautiful than I am. But District 118 covers Perrine down to Florida City. I'm the lone Republican. I'm the lone Christian, if you will. My opponent supports abortion. He also supports and co-sponsored a bill that would allow open sexuality to be taught in our classrooms. And I definitely oppose that. We as Christian, and I grew up in the Christian church. I accepted Christ when I was 12. I was baptized when I was 13. I've attended Metro Life Church for the past 8 years, where I lead worship. I also teach the college group there. I do parking, I clean toilets. What else? I love my church. Who doesn't love their church? Amen? Well, this November, I do not have a primary. So I'm going straight through to November. I've already been endorsed by the United Christians of Florida, and I look for your support. VoteCharlesLopez.com. Again, November 4th. Right? November 2nd, I'm sorry. November 2nd. This is my first time running. I have room for error. Thank you so much. But because, just like Ralph said, it's not my first time in the community. I've been appointed by different commissioners for Community Redevelopment Agency in Rancho Lakes. I'm a FEMA certified professional. I work with the American Red Cross. I'm on call right now with the South Dade Advisory Council with the American Red Cross, so if something were to happen right now and I run, you know where I'm at. So, again, thank you so much. VoteCharlesLopez.com this November. Thank you so much.
Folks, we're going to hear from Commissioner Soto right after this special announcement. I had promised you a special announcement, and before you leave, I want to share this with you. Is John here? John Spodvik? John and David and Jim Bussey and Vivian, I need your help with something now. If you'll just, if you can get John. Folks, listen to me very carefully. If you can please stop talking and close the doors. I want you to listen very carefully. This is very important. Just indulge me for the next few minutes before we finish up with the candidates today. This is key. On Saturday, August the 7th. On Saturday, August the 7th, 2 days before early voting begins in the state of Florida, the Christian Family Coalition will be hosting the 2010 Gubernatorial Candidates Forum right here in Miami. We have secured the participation of Attorney General Bill McCollum and Rick Scott. They will be together for the first time here in Miami at the Christian Family Coalition on Saturday, August 7th. Okay? They'll be together live speaking to you. We're hosting the event at the Doubletree Hotel on Saturday, August 7th. We're telling you now because we expect another record turnout for this event. It's the first time that they're going to be together live and in person, and they're coming straight to you to talk to you about the issues that matter to them, the issues that matter to us. The next governor of Florida is coming through the Christian Family Coalition. Okay? So we are the only Christian organization hosting this type of event.